There comes a time in every vintage gal's life that she realizes that she has worn the exact same 3 outfits over and over and over again. So today, I thought it would be a really good idea to present myself with some new clothes for the first time in absolutely ages. 1, because again, with the outfits. 2, because when you have more space, believe it or not, it's colder. When I lived in my tiny apartment, then we essentially were just hot all the time because the heat would blast all the way through winter and we couldn't control it. So I would wear summer clothes basically year round, unless I had to go outside, and then I just wear my big winter coat and that would be that. But here, with all this space, I am cold all the time. And then 3, I feel like it's my responsibility to some extent as a larger, busty vintage gal to give you options for where you can get similar materials and feel just as awesome and glamorous as I tend to on a daily basis. So while collective clothing is generally my go-to if I actually have to buy clothing as opposed to make it myself, I have never tried unique vintage. So I think we're gonna do an unboxing today, or rather an unbagging. And despite its size, there is a lot in here, supposedly. So let's get to it, shall we? Always have a pair of wonky scissors because then you don't feel bad about cutting into things and not knowing how it's gonna turn out. And I'll wait, and I'll wait. I have never actually bought anything from Unique Vintage before. This is the first. And yes, I did buy all of these things myself. It is not sponsored at all. This is basically a review video. So first up, we have a dress. Oh, a dress that comes with a brooch and I didn't even know. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. We have this really pretty brooch. It bothers me a little bit that it was already attached to the dress. I feel like that should have been packaged separately, but you know what? Not complaining. Didn't know it was coming with it. So yay, I got a free gift and it was a brooch. And then this is basically a late 50s number, dark blue. And it's got this really cute kind of reverse Peter Pan going on in the back. And I absolutely love this style of shirt, at least. Hopefully this dress is gonna be a winner. Ooh, it's also got a little bit of gathering on the sides. It's gonna gather some interest, down the sides, which I find very interesting. Not sure how I feel about that yet, but yeah. Oh, the other thing is, it's stretchy. It is mostly cotton, but it is also viscous, I believe. It's not 100% cotton, even though it's really soft and very cottony. So it's got some stretch. All right, next. And this is the one that I'm really excited about since it's so freaking cold in here all the time. If I can find the way to open it. There we go. How ridiculously cute is that? It's got bears and mountains and a tree on it. And honestly, like this looks like it could be worn all the way through fall and winter and no one would bat an eyelid. So I like that because I'm more of a seasonal person than like a Christmas person. So it's kind of nice that I'm gonna be able to wear this even after Christmas is over. I also like the quarter sleeves. That's kind of nice. Next up, I do believe that this is a skirt in a really pretty maroon. Not as soft. It actually almost feels like corduroy. I don't remember it being a jean skirt. It's got pockets, of course. I mean, it feels sturdy. It feels heavy too, which again, it's cold in here, so that's nice. It feels heavy, but it's not super heavy. It's actually kind of on the light side, which is nice. It's not lined, so do keep that in mind. But I feel like if it is corduroy, then it probably doesn't need lining. This one is honestly, like, of all of these, probably the most overdue purchase. A simple white blouse, because for some reason, for a number of years now, I haven't had one. I can't imagine why that might be, but theoretically, this one should fit and well, so we'll see. Side note, make sure that you measure yourself and that you actually read the measurements on this website and on others whenever you purchase something, because these are all in different sizes. I did not get the same size for everything, so just keep that in mind. So that's really cute. It's got a tie and some big buttons and that big poofy sleeve that's apparently really in right now. Not that I really care about that sort of thing, but very nice and vintage looking. And then finally is another kind of more Christmassy skirt. I don't generally go in for novelty patterns too much because I want, again, like versatility in what I wear, and I like to be seasonal with things, but I kind of couldn't resist because one of my favorite things ever is Christmas villages. I sort of had to get this. I just couldn't not. And here it is, my Christmas village skirt. And this one is cotton. Yeah, it has pockets, of course. So there you have it. I have 2 skirts, one of which will be extraordinarily warm and versatile during the winter months, a sweater that can be worn pretty much year-round if it's cold, and a blouse that's gonna do the exact same thing for me, and a dress that honestly is just in my favorite style ever. I hope that you enjoyed this wonderful Vlogmas video. If you haven't done so already, then make sure that you subscribe, and of course, tap the bell for notifications if you would like to see the rest of my Vlogmas videos, because I'm doing a video every day until December 24th, which of course is Christmas Eve. So I will see you again tomorrow.